Hey everybody, Scott Holden here, and before we start the show, I just want to take a minute and tell you where you can find us out on the interwebs. The best place to find us? bonecrushingjuggernaut.com. That's right, bonecrushingjuggernaut.com. And if you don't feel like typing, hey, save yourself some letters. BCJ506 will take you there. There, you can find links to subscribe to us on iTunes, on Stitcher. You can find links to our Twitter feed, where we are on Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube, all that good stuff. So please, just head on over to bonecrushingjuggernaut.com for all your bone-crushing juggernaut needs. And I hope you enjoy the show.
Disclaimer. The show you're about to experience is for entertainment purposes only. The hosts use adult language in conversation, just like most of everyday life. If you are too uptight, this might not be for you. Prepare to be crushed!
I was a really good student at the best school. I'm not like a smart guy, okay?
I moved on her, actually. I did try and she was married. Grab him by the pussy.
Well, he does have an 82% approval rating, according to the different pollsters, who, by the way, some of them are based right here. Look.
He's also a guy who annexed Crimea, invaded Ukraine, supports Assad in Syria, supports Iran, is trying to undermine our influence in key regions of the world, and according to our intelligence community, probably is the main suspect for the hacking of the DNC computers.
Well, nobody knows that for a fact, but do you want me to start naming some of the things that President Obama does?
But do you want to be complimented by that former KGB officer?
Well, I think when he calls me brilliant, I'll take the compliment, okay? As far as Putin is concerned, I think Putin's been a very strong leader for Russia, but he's been a lot stronger than our leader, that I can tell you. I mean, for Russia.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember. He's going like, I don't remember. Maybe that's what I said.
I don't think anybody knows it was Russia that broke into the DNC. I mean, it could be Russia, but it could also be China. It could also be lots of other people. It also could be somebody sitting on their bed that weighs 400 pounds.
Bone-crushing juggernaut.
Everything wrong with podcasting.
As your President-elect, Donald Trump, I would like to say that Bone-Crushing Juggernaut is the worst, most disgusting, most horrible podcast or YouTube video thing out there. And I would like to say, fuck you, Bone-Crushing Juggernaut. Thank you very much. From the most classy, most intelligent, most well-spoken president-elect that has ever lived and has ever been on the face of the earth, Trump. Thank you.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that little kooky intro today. I'm trying to, let me put my glasses down so I look a little smarter. Just like Trump, I want to look smarter. Welcome to episode 506. What the fuck 2016. That's right. That's where we're starting out, because yesterday, as my wife got home and, we were talking, and then like within moments, she was like, Debbie Reynolds just died. And it was like, what? Oh my God. So, we experienced this personally in our family when Jean's grandfather passed. Within, I think, a month or two, her grandmother also passed. So, we totally understood, but it was just another shock, So I want to talk today a little bit about who we've lost in 2016. I mean, I throw that around and, I have a big FU 2016 on the way out of here. But, so who'd we lose this year? We lost a lot of people. Let me see. I hope I'm doing this proper. Let's see if I can get this up. Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. So I'm pulling this from an article by Brittany Stevens. It's the 50 stars we've lost from Pop Sugar. And I'm really pulling it because it's visual. And I'm learning my stuff here. So here we go. Of course, Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. Carrie Fisher. My God. Who else did we lose this year? We lost Prince. We lost Muhammad Ali. Oh my God, this is amazing. George Michael, obviously. We talked about that a few days ago. I haven't gone through this list, so I'm kind of living it with you. Excuse me while the page loads. Do. You wanna do? That's Howard used to say. Let me see if maybe I can focus. No, I can't. I think because we're broadcasting. Can't resize the window, can I? Right on a fucking ad. Right what I was trying to add. What I was trying to avoid. I'm in an ad skip. Facebook's gonna sue me or something. There we go. We got David Bowie, of course. That was a horrible moment. That album, probably the best of 2016. Amazing drum work. Yeah, Zsa Zsa Gabor. Holy shit. That was just like a few weeks ago, too. My God. Debbie Reynolds, obviously. We kind of opened with her. Who else, man? The mystery is here. Please bear with me while the page loads. Florence Henderson. Now, like a lot of, it's funny. It's like a generational thing. I would say millennials seem to identify more with Full House than Brady Bunch. But for, Generation X and probably a little bit, a lot of the boomers, that was like America's Mom. We were kind of raised by the Brady Bunch, this kooky family story that like skipped over some of the more obvious questions like, they treat it like as if they're all brother and sister, but they're not because they're duly adopted on both sides kind of thing, which they never really discuss. All right. So, I think I'm waiting for an ad. I hope I'm not waiting for an ad. Yep. Alan Thicke. That's right. Let's see who else we got. Oh, Gene Wilder. See, Gene Wilder is like another guy who was on this list, Abe Vigoda, where you were kind of like, is he alive? He died? Oh, I thought he might have been dead already. And I don't know why I thought that Gene Wilder might have died already, but I when it was announced, I was like, oh, I thought he already died. Alexis Arquette. One of the Arquettes. One of the lesser Arquettes, like one of the lesser Baldwins. Oh, yeah, that's right. The kid who played, the guy who played Chekhov in the Star Trek movies. Anton Yelchin. I'm so glad we're going through this together. This is going to suck, like when I have to transfer it to a podcast, because you won't have the visual cues going on. So you'll be like, what? This is the most boring fucking network time killer I've ever seen. What's going on? Hey. Well, then we have Lisa Lynn Masters, who the picture's not up yet, and I'm not exactly from the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. She passed away in November of an apparent suicide. Oh, that's horrible. I'm not sure. I'm not as familiar with her work, and of course, being a big Kevin Smith fan, being a big, I dived into this movie on Christmas. Hans Gruber, Alan Rickman, the greatest villain ever portrayed, I think, on the big screen as Hans Gruber, because he was so colorful. Then he sort of put Hans Gruber into the Sheriff of Nottingham, into the worst version of Robin Hood ever put on film. And, just an all-around good guy. I also recently watched Dogma again, and a great performance by Alan Rickman as the Metatron. Or wait, hang on a minute. Let me do that properly.
The Metatron.
You're welcome. All right, moving along here. What else we have on our Parade of Death in 2016? Is my clicky not clicking? Did I seize? I bet you my processor's like, what's going on? I can't handle running several things. We're streaming, we're recording, and we're clicking through windows that aren't clicking. What's going on here? My window's gone dead. Ah, no, it's loading. Sorry, folks. Bear with me. I hope you've enjoyed watching the progression of the show. I've certainly enjoyed figuring out how to do more things for y'all each day. And because it's a daily show, it gives me the ability to, we probably just jumped like through 15 people. Again, much credit to Brittany Stevens. Please send her, your warmest regards for her comprehensive list that we're borrowing from. Now, hang on. I feel like we missed somebody, maybe. Yeah, I'm seizing up here. I'm losing. I got too many things running on the processor, I think. So we have Christina, another young woman who I have no idea who she is. The voice actor apparently tragically died after being shot. Oh, that's right. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, snap. Let's reload. My little one horse. No, we can't have to do that. Oh, there we go. Let me just go back to 16 and see if we had not missed anybody. No. Okay, that was the advertisement. All right. Sorry, folks. Please bear with. Now, Doris Roberts, as soon as I see her face, I know exactly who she is. She's, an actress of the stage and screen. Everybody loves Raymond, apparently. She was a big part of somebody's mom, I'm sure. Gary Marshall! Oh, my God! Penny Marshall's brother! And, producer of Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley and The Odd Couple. Director of Pretty Woman. Oh, my God. Piece of garbage. Angela Big Ang Rolita. I'm not exactly. Oh, she was from the Mob Wives star. So, don't really know her. Juan Gabriel. He passed away in August. He suffered from a heart attack. He's a Mexican music legend. I'm not as familiar with him. Pete Burns. You Spin Me. Oh, that guy. The singer from Dead Alive. Wow. Nancy Reagan. That was in March. So that was very earlier in the year. So it feels like eons ago. And you know what? Even though I think Robin Williams threw everybody back in 2015, was it? I think it was 2015. And it seems like since him, whenever someone dies, it throws us all for a loop. I'm not sure who. Oh, Hawaii 5-0 star. Another advertisement. Sorry, folks. Just kind of skip through. Lou Pearlman. I'm not exactly sure who he is, but hey, there you go. He made their list. Robert Vaughn. He's a famous actor. You see his face, you know who he is. Frank Sinatra Jr. Oh my God, that sucks, man. He was big with Family Guy. He did a lot of musical arrangement with them too. Excuse me while I snort in. We just jumped over Tommy Ford, star of Martin. Died at 52 in October. Oh yeah. See, I'm not a big wrestling person, so I wasn't impacted, but I remember when this happened. She's so young. So many young people. I think that's the big shock of the year. Leonard Cohen, of course, just recently. That sucked. Everybody knows the days are loaded. I mean, launched 1,000 podcasts, that song, I think, because of this Pump Up the Volume. And Bobby V, I don't know him as well, but, you know, Take Good Care of My Baby was his big hit. Italian Vogue editor. Someone's going to be like, who's her? Why are you skipping over her? Sonia Reichel, French fashion designer. I'm not exactly who sure that is. I'm not even... Alice Drummond, actress, passed away. I remember her. Arnold Palmer died, too. Wow, I don't remember that. September. Jeez. The author of To Kill a Mockingbird and Go Set a Watchman. Harper Lee. Ken Howard. Who else? I'm not sure. Yeah. I guess we're getting into some of the Vanity. That's right. That was another one. Oh my God. So Prince and Vanity, same fucking year. Wait. Apollonia, watch out wherever you are. I'm not sure who Renee and Gilles is, but apparently him as well. Pardon me while I take a sip. I feel my mouth drying up. Merle Haggard, country singing legend. Merle Haggard. God, see, I didn't remember. That was in April. I must have not been paying attention to my celebrity deaths on... and there he is, Abe Vigoda. I mentioned him earlier. He was one of those guys who are like, oh, now he finally died. Oh, so it's true this time. Are you sure? Fife Dog from A Tribe Called Quest. Gary Shandling. This is big. If you know, I host another program called That Man on Fat Man. And friend of that show is Kelly Carlin. And she was good friends with Gary Shandling. They have a connection via the Zen Buddhist path. The Sangha, as it's known. Kenny Baker. Oh, yeah, the little guy shoved into a can. A man in a can. Another Star Wars star. I was thinking this yesterday, too, because I did watch. I didn't do the full thing. I did my own way. I started with Empire and went to episode 7. So, yeah, but Kenny Baker, man, gone. That sucks. Kenny Baker, little guy, talk a lot like this. Worst Kenny Baker impression ever, right? Ron Glass, that's right. I remember him from fucking WKRP. He was Venus Flytrap. And then it was nice to see him again in Firefly as the preacher. And David Guest, I'm not exactly sure. He was a former husband to Liza Minnelli. I think I remember that guy. I think he was on Howard a lot back in the day. Very effeminate sounding man. Joey Feek. I'm not sure who this is. She was a gospel, I guess, person in the duel Joey and Rory. Ooh, lost in a battle to cancer. She was only 40. That's horrible. Horrible. Again, so many young deaths. Leon Russell. Yeah, musician. Looks like a mountain man there. 10 more slides, so we're in the top 10, I think, here. Hey, everybody. Hey. Yep. Gwen Eiffel, or Eiffel, I'm probably saying it wrong. The newscaster. Also died of cancer. Terrible. Cancer sucks ass, man. It's going to be the most depressing show. After this, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I guess you'd be happy that it wasn't you. Who else? I can't see this person's name. Sharon Jones, the Dap King singer. Maybe I should pre-go over these lists next time. Hey, I'm working this stuff up here. Come a long way. I gave you the frickin' oh, that was a photo. Who knows that? Who's this? Who did I just skip? I'm sorry. I want to give them their due. Want to give them their a bucket of win. Those in the know what that means. Wow, here's an old Joan Benet Ramsey's brother sues over claims he killed sister. It's just popping up on the sue. Yeah, so if you claim that he killed his sister, he's going to sue you. Ah, shit. We're doing so well here, and then we kind of locked up. We're in the home stretch. Well, we could wrap it up and be like, you get the point, bitches. A lot of deaths. 2016 really stunk for losing our heroes. You know, I remember Bowie. Bowie threw me. And then these last few, Carrie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds, all these folks, man. It just makes you really realize that, who was it? It was James Lipton. James Lipton was on a show yesterday, one of the news shows, talking about Debbie Reynolds. And that was pretty much what he came to, was that, you know, this dying of a broken heart is real. You know, it can really happen. I don't know how it happens. You know, is it a mind over matter that you physically lose the will to live, and then, you know, in essence you kill yourself, your body stops, or is it she was already kind of there and didn't even realize it, and then the body kicks in? Wait, hang on a minute. I think I got this back up. Yeah, we got Rasha Shalman. I'm not sure who that is. All these people I don't know. All right. You get the point. I've had it with that shit. And then, meanwhile, so, what was it? My son recently asked, he wanted to watch, what was it? Captain Blood. Captain Blood is a Errol Flynn classic. It's a pirate film. Really, a lot of swashbuckling, classic, great stuff. It was what got him Robin Hood. And in both those films, his leading lady is, shoot, let me, I have the disc sitting around. Do I? No. But we went and looked. She turns 100 this year at the end of, I think the 29th. Is that today? Yeah. Shoot. So now we have to, I have to quickly look up who was in that, what her name is. I feel like a schmuck. There's people out there yelling, it's her name, blah, blah, blah. And I'll know it as soon as I see it. Let's see. Captain Blood. Captain Blood, IMDb. Olivia de Havilland, that's right. Sorry. Yeah, so Olivia de Havilland, I believe today she turns 100. Let's look. Oh, no, I don't know why I thought that. Someone we looked up has a birthday today. I can't remember who it was. So I guess that's not her, but still, 1916 is when she was born. So there you go. And she's still ticking. And apparently every actor in Hollywood owes a debt of gratitude to her for suing the big movie studios back in the day. I would also like to shout out to my friends who are MST3K fans. I am representing Team Forrester today. That's right. Sorry, I'm on a little delay, so I can't really see my shirt. But there you go. All right. With that note, I'm going to get out of here. I've been over 20 minutes. Don't want to. Trying to keep this show short and sweet so it's worth watching and enjoying, even if it's crazy and stupid like this. Enjoy watching the progression of the sophistication of video and blah, 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 because we'll be investing in better cameras and blah, and tapping into our relationship with Zoom for that one. And so look for that in the future. We'll be looking to improve. And I do want to start bringing in some guests. I know that I would love to have like Tim Duffy and and get so because he's good with politics and humor. I'd also wouldn't mind getting Jay Miller in here because he like rants and raves every fucking day. So that would be awesome. Anyway, until next time, this has been
Crushing Juggernaut.
And until tomorrow, you have been crushed. Laters.
Crushing Juggernaut.
Crashing to the floor like a fatal heart attack. Life beats me up inside like a monkey on my back. I can't sleep and I can't eat and I can't feed my rage. I'm just a phony angry man when I'm up there on the stage. Ranting, raving, craving, shaking, screaming, deceiving, crying, lying, bursting through the wall like a violent bloody fist. Life really makes me nuts and people make me sick. Here I go again, my mind is in a fit. I'm trying to tell you how to live when I know I'm full of shit. I'm just ranting, raving, craving, shaking, screaming, deceiving, crying, lying, go! Kick it in the door like Vice Cops who ran. All my talk is over now and all my games are played. Hope you like the show. There's barely time to pause. Don't know if there is a point 'cause there certainly is no cost to my ranting, raving, craving, shaking, screaming, deceiving, lying, dying.
Crushing Juggernaut.